They say plastic and electricity don't go together. That's true to some extent. To give a plastic component the ability to conduct electricity from A to B, you need cables. These are mounted on the plastic component. It is important to ensure that the component can still be inserted into its larger hole after assembly. Nobody needs components that can cause malfunctions. Such processes are not stable. They're expensive and, since we're only human beings, they're annoying. With the Heinze Group's IMKS technology, entire production steps are simply eliminated. The I in IMKS stands for integrated. The electrical capability of an IMKS part is therefore integrated into the injection molding process. This means that the manufacturing effort for you is lower and safer than procuring and connecting two separate components. Furthermore, with the injected metal, it is completely irrelevant whether electricity is to be conducted to a consumer or impulses are to be sent for the transmission of information. It is also said that plastic conducts neither heat nor cold. That's true to some extent as well. Even in this case, you would need additional components. In order to give a plastic component the ability to reliably supply or dissipate heat and cold, additional heat-conducting metal components are introduced into the plastic. This is a multi-stage manufacturing process and consequently costly, because it will be reassembled and transported. Who would pay for that? It's obvious that heat conductivity without our IMKS is also an expensive and super annoying issue. With IMKS, even more production steps are simply eliminated. Our integrated technology of injecting the molten metal in the injection molding process ensures that there is just one step. Close the tool, open the tool, and the heat or cold conducting component is finished. Electrical signals by touch, so-called capacitive conductivity, can be solved more simply and cost-efficiently with IMKS technology from the Heinze Group than with conventional methods. Do something. I can't work like this. Thank you. We manufacture both the component and the IMKS function in one step for this application too. It's that easy. Let's get back to the subject of electricity. Or rather, to the prerequisite that currents can flow at all. Contacts. Without them, everything's useless anyway. So how do you get a contact to the wire? Easy. A plug, a matching socket, contact pins or something similar, and then the energy will flow. But have you ever taped a plug to a cable? You might have done so. There are better things to do. These are really small wires, and these are really very small contact pin housings, with really very, very small pins. If you think of the assembly work earlier as a miserable rain shower, this is a huge hurricane. Assemble these near subatomic parts? Who would want to do that? The levels of expensive and annoying are a whole different story here. With Heinze IMKS technology, we can easily create the contacts you need using the injection molding process. Again, there is only this one step. Close the tool, open the tool, and your component is ready with all contacts. Radiation penetrates plastic like a hot knife through butter. What do you do when something needs to be shielded against unwanted radiation? For instance, against radio waves. Again, the same old expensive solution. An additional metal part is needed. And an additional assembly. It is unlikely that you will be able to operate economically in this way in the long term. After all the individual parts need to be manufactured and transported too. Wouldn't it be more than convenient and undeniably smart to shield the entire component in a single controlled process? With the cost-efficient IMKS, we can reliably shield your components that are worth protecting, and without any assembly, logistics, or geometrical constraints. As usual with IMKS, one step and your component, including its electromagnetic compatibility, is done. Improve the reception of signals with plastic? What a load of rubbish, one might think. Or does this look like an antenna to you? But you already know now that IMKS is extremely versatile, and its versatility knows no bounds. We can create any type of antenna for you using IMKS technology in the injection molding process, without the use of additional components. Where is the plate with the receiver? Okay, fast forward and reverse again, dear viewing audience. Will you help me with this? Lit, you know. Here we go. Ah, there's the receiver. Use our IMKS technology integrated into the injection molding process as an antenna. Use IMKS to equally shield certain areas of the component to ensure efficient electromagnetic compatibility. The additional metal parts necessary for electromagnetic compatibility, such as sleeves, are no longer required. We provide your component with this capability without any extra parts and extra steps. Yeah, and now, keep going. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Use the IMKS technology to contact immediately and directly. Yes! There it is. It has all contacts on board right away. No more small elements. Because small elements are hard to handle. With IMKS, there's no jiggling. One process step and you're done. It's simply integrated, as always with IMKS. Or use IMKS to equip your components with capacitive sensors. Control states by touch, but without a lot of effort. What now? Without much effort. As stated before, without a lot of effort using IMKS. As you can see, there are no limits to the end user's desire to play. Process integrated, fast, easy, cost reducing. Heat conduction is a focal point of IMKS technology. Your plastic components are suddenly able to absorb, conduct, and dissipate heat in a controlled manner without any small parts or assembly times. You could forget about that copper part. The supreme art of conducting electricity has been accomplished by IMKS technology from the very beginning. The laying of cables is now history. So is buying these elements. Get rid of it. Remember, the manufacture of electrically conductive assemblies outside the injection molding process costs a lot of money. Approximately 60% of the costs of such a component lie in the metal sector. By using IMKS, we drastically reduce costs while increasing product quality. That's groundbreaking. IMKS, Integrated Metal Plastic Injection Molding. All in one stroke. Jolt! Didn't I just say the juice is on? Unleash your ideas. We'll shape your product. IMKS.